Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, you will learn the exact step-by-step process to build successful business from scratch, even if you are new to the business. This topic is something I've been searching for a really long time. And there's one person whose idea was so clear and so good that I'm following the exact steps right now to build my own business. His name is Daniel Priestley. He's a serial entrepreneur who built and sold multiple multi-million businesses. He's really good at building and scale up the business. He now appears to many podcasts and YouTubes. He's written 4 books about business, and they're all so good. The idea I'm talking about today is both from his YouTube and podcast, and also from his best-selling book, Entrepreneur Revolution. This step-by-step process is so good that you'll walk away with actionable steps you can take right now to start your own successful business. Let's dive in. Okay, so there are 3 steps to build a business from scratch. So the first step is waking up your entrepreneur brain. In the book Entrepreneur Revolution, he talks about 3 different brains you have in your brain. The one is the reptile, the second one is the monkey, and the third one is an entrepreneur. The reptile brain is it's for survival purpose. It works for survival purpose. So it's basically responsible for fight, flight, and freeze responses, and its purpose is a immediate survival with minimal effort. The second one is the monkey, and it's basically a functional worker kind of brain, and it loves comfort and repetitive tasks. And the third one is the entrepreneur brain. So if you use this brain, you live like an emperor. It's really great at empathy, logic, and reasoning. And also, it's really great at creating a vision and figuring out how to achieve it. So basically, when you are creating a business, you want to be in the entrepreneur brain. But the problem here is that if the lower part of the brain is activated, it's impossible to reach to the higher level brain. So for example, if your reptile brain is activated, your entrepreneur brain, you can't access to the entrepreneur brain. That's basically the principle here. So the question here would be how to get to the entrepreneur brain. To get to the entrepreneur brain, you need to calm down the reptile and the monkey brain and convince yourself in each stages, you need to convince yourself you are safe, you don't need monkey brain, so that you can access to the entrepreneur brain. Here's how you do it. So in order to calm down the reptile brain, you need to convince yourself that our survival is safe, because the reptile brain is the survival brain. So if we are convinced, if that part of the brain is convinced that our survival is safe, we don't need this reptile brain. Secondly, to calm your monkey brain, you need to basically convince yourself that you're not required to do repetitive tasks in order to survive. And thirdly, to wake up your entrepreneur brain, you need to convince yourself that we are here to serve others. You know, if your intention of building a business is to get reward, to get money, to get freedom. I mean, money and freedom are really big deal of, it's a big part of why people are starting a business, but it's not it's not the main purpose here. So if you convince yourself that, or if you think that we are here to serve others and the reward, as in money and freedom, is a consequences of, serving to others, then we can wake up the entrepreneur brain. So then if we access to the entrepreneur brain, we are more creative, we are, expanded. When you feel like you can do anything, when you feel like anything is possible, then you are accessing to the entrepreneur brain. That's step one. The step two is, so after you wake up your entrepreneur brain, secondly, you need to find a entrepreneur sweet spot. Within this sweet spot, you can now come up with your business ideas, and you can build a business around this sweet spot. So what is this entrepreneur sweet spot? It's the overlap of something you're passionate about, something that makes money, and something that you're good at. So you can't be around here, for example. This is something you're passionate about. For example, I'm really passionate about Latin dancing. So I'm really passionate about it. But I've been only doing it for like 8 months, so I'm not great at it. And it doesn't, people don't need another Latin dance teacher. So I can't really make money from it. So it's just a hobby. So I can't build a business around it. And we can't be, for example, here, if we do things purely to make money, it doesn't work. For example, people, for example, watch videos about, day trading, and the videos were like, if you do day trade, you can be a millionaire with helicopters, really great buildings, really big houses, nice cars, etc., etc. And people will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna build day trading business, and I can be rich." And they're not thinking about what they're passionate about, or why they are doing it. Or, for example, to be good at day trading, they need excellent analytical skills and have to be good at numbers. But if people don't think about it, they purely make money. They do it purely to make money. So they are not passionate about it. So in the long run, they are newcomers who are passionate about it. They learn more because they spend much, much more time doing it because they are passionate about it. So the newcomers outgrow your own, and also if you're not good at it, you can't really, excel at it. So you can't make money. So it's just purely to make money. It doesn't work. And if you're here, for example, you're good at, I'm good at listening to people. But if you're not passionate about it, or if it doesn't make money, it's just something you excel at, and doesn't start a business. So it's important that you figure out each areas and find an overlap around here. In my case, I'm really passionate about spreading the knowledge, gathering knowledge and spreading it all over the world. So I love reading books. I love learning about new concepts and gathering it up and explaining it to others. I'm really, really passionate about. I believe in knowledge, like good knowledge. And if we know more stuff, then we can do good. So that's what I'm really, really passionate about. And I'm really good at learning new stuff really quickly. I'm a quick learner. And also I'm really good at summarizing, spreading knowledge into a concept and explain it clearly to others. Or I'm also really good at building connection with people. I'm naturally great at human skills, so I'm really good at listening to others, connecting with others, those kind of stuff. And then lastly, something that makes money. That was a tough one, but for example, right now I am starting a business where I help YouTubers get sponsorships. So something I'm passionate about, which is spreading the knowledge, and by helping YouTubers, that small YouTubers can make a living from their YouTube channel, which means they can spend more time creating great content, spreading good knowledges, so I can have great impact around my passion. And the second thing is I'm really great at building connections. So I can pretty good relationships with small YouTubers, and also I can build really good connections with companies who want to sponsor those YouTubers. So that's something I'm great at. And lastly, something that makes money, that's usually a B2B business or businesses that target really well for people. Then the value to time, it gets so high that those businesses can make money. For example, if I start a coffee stand, the average coffee is like $3 per cup. So in order to make a living from it, or in order to make a lot of money from it, I need to sell tons of money. But um, but the problem here would be to increase the production of those like coffee cups. I need to create different stores. I need to hire a lot of people to supply those stuff. So I can't really make money. But when it comes to creating supporting small YouTubers, they make a lot of money from getting sponsorships, and companies make more money from spreading their brands to new person. So companies make a lot of money, YouTubers make a lot of money, which means I make a lot of money. So that's the overlap. That business idea is in entrepreneur sweet spot. That's why I am building a business around it. It's gonna be something I'm passionate about, so I can be all in, and I can grow so much faster than others because I'm passionate about, and I'm good at, and that makes money, so I can keep doing it. So after you figure out the entrepreneur sweet spot, you need to test your ideas. That's step 3. We will use the chaos framework here. It's from Daniel Priestley. So there are 4 concepts in this framework: concept, audience, offer, and sales. So the concept is about what's the product and service about. So our product here is defined as a consistent way of achieving desired outcome that your customer wants. And it needs to cover passion, skills, and profitability, which means it has to be within the entrepreneur sweet spot. So in my case, my service is about getting small YouTubers get sponsorships to help them make more money and help companies to reach their target audiences. So our concept is covered. Now, the second step is about building an audience. Audience is someone who is interested in your product or services. So basically like leads. So the question you can ask yourself is, who is this product or service for? In my case, my business is for small YouTubers, especially. So I'm passionate about spreading the good knowledge, especially those who are, for example, therapists, really great marketers, those people who are like sharing really good knowledge to a specific audience that they are creating a small niche of people. They are targeting to a small niche of people, and they're delivering good knowledge. So, and one thing you need to be careful about is there are two types of people in this world. The first one is people who spend time to solve the problem. For example, college students, high school students, they don't have money, but they have all the time they have in the world. So when they are faced with a problem, they use their time to solve a problem. And on the other hand, there are people who use money to solve a problem. For example, busy entrepreneurs who are really, or people who are really wealthy, they have money, but they don't have time. So if they have a problem, they use their money to solve the problem. So ideally, you want to target people who use money to solve a problem. So after you figure out, who you target to, ideally people who use money to solve a problem, then you test your idea. How you do it? There are three things you can do. First one is create a waiting list. So you can build up a simple landing page with a CTA of join a wait list. And so you explain all of those concepts, what you can get, and basically tell people that I'm going to launch this service if enough people are interested in this and you want to join a wait list. And you will. The second one is a introduction events. You can set up a simple Zoom webinar and do it every week, and it's an introduction to an event. For example, in my case, I'm building a sponsorship business for YouTubers. So my introduction events would be introduction to getting a sponsorship for small YouTubers, and I will reach out to different people and try to gather audience around it. The third one is building a quiz. For example, are you ready to get a sponsorship? Take a quiz and find out now. And you will reach out to people. And the fourth one is a discussion group. Yeah, there are four. So you will create, for example, WhatsApp or Slack group or Discord group, and you will gather people there and reach out and say, I'm building a WhatsApp group for small YouTubers who wants to gain first sponsorship. Do you want to join it? We are discussing, we're doing daily polls, we are discussing different topics, we're sharing tips and stuff, and we build those audiences. So after, for example, I'm reaching out to 3,000, cold DMing 3,000 people and try to engage them as hard as you can. And if people are joining those, events and stuff, great. There's a market for it. So you can build a business around it. And if you try really hard, reach out to 3,000 people and no one was interested in it, then forget about it. It's not a great business because there's no market for it. So you would rather, come up with another one and test that idea. So here is a testing phase of your business. And once you build an audience, supply side is easier. Because once you have that audience, you can hire another people because there's a demand. So you can use money and those evidence of the demand to negotiate to get the supply. So after you build an audience, it comes to the sales. There are 4 steps for this. It's called laps, lead, appointment, presentation, sales. So each week you will do something to get leads. I mean, you're already doing it. Introduction of events, quizzes and stuff to get leads, and you try to get appointment from those leads every week, and you do presentation to them, and then you get sales. So you keep doing it, cycling it every week, and you track those numbers and try to optimize each pipeline to get the maximum result from the leads you get. And lastly, the offer. So in this sales stage, you talk to potential customers, and you ask them, what you like about the concept, what you don't like about it, what do you want to learn from it, what do you want to get from it, what you don't want. So you collect all those data from this process, and you create an offer from it. And the point here is offer is not about what you can do. It's not about your skill set. It's about what you can bring up to the table. For example, I'm not really great at designing stuff. For example, if you are a personal trainer, you think about what you can do. So you will think about, I can teach something, train with them, stuff like that. But it's not about what you can do, but it's about what you can bring to the table to maximize the likelihood of their success, your customer success to achieve their desired outcome. So you will probably include, for example, and another point here is to detach your time from the offer as much as possible. So, for example, you can call to local personal trainers and say, hey, we've got these audiences, do you want to train those people? And so even if you build up your global audiences, you can have contract with those local gyms and personal trainers to help your audiences to get personalized training. And also you can contact with nutrient people who are really great at nutrients, and they will create a personalized nutrient sheet to track their macros and stuff. So it's not about what you can do; it's about what you can bring to the table. So you will go through in this offer phase. You will go through 3 phases: beta version, commercial version, and remarkable version. So in the beta version, you will create a first draft of your offer, and you talk to people, and we will figure out, you will say like, you can, we will do it for free in exchange for feedback, and you will get a feedback, and you will create a commercial version of it. And after you sell commercial versions of it, you will get another data, and you will create a remarkable one. So getting this point is really important. When you have a remarkable product, the product sells itself, and also the marketing and sales gets really, really easy. So make sure to aim for remarkable product. So once you get remarkable product, it's about weekly laps and optimizing this sales process, getting sales each week, supplying it each week, and scaling up from there. You may employ another team and scaling up from there. So today we've covered 3 steps to build a business from scratch. The first one is the 3 brains within your site, and you want to make sure you wake up the entrepreneur brain of yourself. The second one is the entrepreneur sweet spot, and make sure you find the overlapping of these 3 concepts. And the last one is the way to test your idea. It's called Chaos Framework: Concept, Audience, Sales, and Offer. And if you test this idea, and if it goes well, and you create a demand, then you will think about the supply side of things and create an offer. And from there, you will go out and sell that stuff. That's simple as that. Now, in my case, I have created a concept. So now I am building a quizzes, introduction events, waitlist, and now I'm building an audience. So if you want to join my journey and grow together, let me know in the comments below. That's it for today. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.